Our top story tonight at 11, an arrest more than 2 years in the making yesterday in the Charlotte Lester murder case. Thanks for joining us. I'm John DeLuca. An obvious question after all this time, what took so long? ABC6 News reporter Ryan Medeiros asked a private investigator who worked on this high-profile case.
The mystery surrounding the 2-plus-year disappearance of Charlotte Lester getting some closure on Wednesday after her remains were found in the woods of Exeter. The man long suspected to be responsible, Mark Perkins, was arrested not long after outside a convenience store in Warwick.
It was a roller coaster of emotions just kind of all the way around, right? It's relief, it's anger. But I think knowing what we knew early on, it was okay, great. Now they've got him, and I think this will move forward.
Private investigator Stan Vogt tells ABC6 News he knows the Lester family. He went to high school with Charlotte and her brother in Massachusetts. In fact, Charlotte's brother reached out to Vogt after she went missing to see if he could help. Even then, he says many suspected Perkins.
There were a handful of things that kind of pointed to him right away, witness interviews, phone records. I think those two things right out of the gates were steering us in that direction.
Court documents obtained by ABC6 News detailing a pivotal witness interview from a worker at a Cumberland Farms in Warwick, who says Perkins told her his house was a, quote, bloodbath after an altercation with Charlotte. The entire conversation was recorded on surveillance cameras in the store, with detectives later executing a search warrant at Perkins' home. There, they found blood splattered around his bedroom.
Based on how long Mr. Perkins' home was taped off and was a crime scene, I think that was very indicative of them going through it with a fine-tooth comb. There was clearly a lot there.
Vogt says while signs pointed to Perkins, there was a crucial piece of evidence missing.
Without the body, you have a hard time proving that there's been a murder or something else nefarious.
Despite the key discovery, Vogt says he still thinks this will be a slow process in court.
I mean, it seems to me there's probably a pretty big mountain of evidence against him. We'll see what happens with the grand jury. But the hope is obviously that he'll plead.
Vogt says he ultimately had to step away from the case for personal reasons. ABC6 spoke with the investigator who took over, and he declined to comment on the case. I'm Ryan Medeiros, ABC6 News.